No, we're back. You know, both people, Bear Bones Broadcasting, nor was I supposed I should do this in case somebody just tuned in one of these videos. What are you talking about? I'm a Bare Bones broadcaster. This is radio and it's Skeleton State. I broadcast from my apartment on YouTube. That's all I got. Yep. Well, when you're a broadcaster and you wake up underneath a rock confessing your life as an idiot, and the Lord says, okay, get on stage. I thought, well, nobody will let me on stage. And then they're YouTube in a very quiet, you know how things that speak quietly and carry big passions for conversation, whispered, come on over here. Come here. Don't tell anybody I told you. I don't want to be tied to your reputation. Psst, come on over here. Will you disavow knowing me? Yeah, I do YouTube. I had nothing to do with YouTube. I snuck in under the, they were shutting the stage door and I'm special effects and wham! I got in. Many a famous entertainer did it that way, and I'm not a famous entertainer. YouTube is, whew! Now this is a stage I'm thankful for. So, that's what I'm doing. I want to introduce myself as that. I forgot what I was going to talk about. I have a habit of doing that. Come back. My props. This is the cosmos, and this is the planet. Somewhere in a needle in here, a hologram here that lives probably through the whole thing consistently. He doesn't have time, or you can't analyze it with the calendar. And then it might be able to go through this membrane and like a octopus crawl out of this aquarium and find the crab that stuck it in there. Oh man. Finding that crab that stuck me in the aquarium there, I'm gonna have a time. I got, you know what I do to crabs? I got a way of taking care of crabs. I sure do. Well, I know, everyone knows how the mood is around here? It doesn't have any temperature. I call that a bad mood. I'm finding that crab. You know, bad mood, crabby. Got it. Well, searching. Weekend, yay. I'm like that long, what is it? My brain stumbled. Mountie, you know I always bring 'em in. Yep, I'm bringing them in. I am the Mountie. And I don't like bounty. And I never go for bounty. And a real Mountie don't. Keep that in mind too. Keep your bounty. I had enough to eat and stay warm. That's enough for me, sir. Thank you very much. Take the bounty. One. No bounty. Die without benefits. They got parents and children and people that care about them. They don't need benefits. Mounties. Gonna stop that? Nope. So I'm like one of them. You know I always bring them in. So as soon as I get out of here, that's where I'm headed. You guys are all going to this place, heaven. No. I'm going to get out of here. When I turn blue, I'll leave here. It's in there somewhere. And head out instead of in. Now this place plays in. And it plays in so many frequencies in here, it's astounding. I mean, this is a real... You ever go to a carnival and you're just so excited? This here. Child at a carnival. Man, it's... And of course the carnival says, come on over here! You can hear the little plow and they're shooting at the gallery and the merry-go-round, and I'm telling you. Pretty exciting. Live here. Planet. I mean, breathtaking. Everyone all the time is just going off and all the time. Got a history this long of it. Of course, this is the hiccup right now. But we reminisce so much of this that the hiccup now don't matter. And I reminisce this, and well, I'm in a halfway decent mood during the hiccup. Are you in a halfway decent mood? The storyline alone will keep you in a pretty good mood. I go over information. Come back here. Where'd it go? My dexterities. Wouldn't let me play ball or nothing, man. Does that look like dexterity to you? That's what they said to me. Yeah! Look at that! You have to play! Go on, get out of here! They said that a lot to me. We did not. Oh, every time you look at me, every time you position me on the team, I'll tell you that's where I got to play. Now, periodically, though, a few times, busted my rear end, and pretty soon I was getting to play catcher position. You ever play catcher position? Man. I think that's the best position on the team. You say pitcher is the best position. Nope. I want to be the pitcher. I don't. I want to be the catcher. I learned to pitch. I'm halfway decent. Really. You know where the pipe is? I can get it down the pipe. Consistently. They'll hit it. Yep. And they'll lose. A pitcher throws the ball for you to hit it and lose. Sure does. You keep that in mind. It's the field that beats the game, not the pitcher. Well, who's part of that field? What position? That catcher. What's he do? When I was a kid, and because of the people that played at my time, it was sporting for a catcher to hassle the batter. Sporting was part of the game. Now, you couldn't say, vulgar thing. You sure could hassle them. And you had to watch what you said. You could say most anything about their skill at the game. Anything. And I did. And I rattled a lot of batters. And they didn't hit the ball. And my coach loved it. My coach says, you keep it up. The other coaches came to my coach and said, he's not allowed to do that. And the coach said, oh, yes, he is. They liked me, catcher position. They did. Mm-hmm. And I was I'm pretty good at it. I didn't have the arm for the field. I couldn't get it to home plate. I really couldn't. I couldn't get it there. And I had a good arm, really, for a little kid. I did. Only I wasn't that good. Well, the catcher position, I could pretty much nail second base. I got it where I could hit that point right there just before he hits the bag. I could nail it. If you can lay it there, you can pretty much man that position because that's what you got to be able to cover. Is that guy stealing first base to second? You got to be able to cover that. And I could cover it. And the old man, he liked it. And I wasn't afraid of hitting. I knew how to not fear the bat and just a bunch of stuff. It was a great time. And I worked hard to get there. Believe me. Because you're always told you can't. Then they see you can't. You can't. Telling you you're no different. Until I got my disability. I broke down finally. They just told me I can't so many times. It got me. Especially in employment anymore. They come out of college and this picture in their head, as soon as they see you, you can't. And they look at you and treat you that and gossip behind your back. And no matter what you do, there's some reason to castigate you. The United States government understands things like that. And if there's something around, especially I put FICA, I paid $1,400. Watch this too long. I paid $1,400 a week, so I put something in it.